While transfers have become quite normal in modern football, some players have been loyal to a single club throughout their careers. Such is the case with the iconic captain of Barcelona, the man with the curly hair, Mr. Carles Puyol. A true role model for the younger players. His talent, aura, and personality have made him one of the best defenders of his generation. A man who is respected and who has simply won everything during his career, from his childhood to his greatest success at the highest level. Let's take a look at the life of the legendary FC Barcelona central defender, Mr. Captain Carles Puyol. Subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football in video. Carles Puyol was born on April 13, 1978 in La Pobla de Segur in Catalonia. He was quickly attracted to the game, and during his childhood he played for his hometown club. At first as a goalkeeper and then as a striker, it was finally as a winger or even as a midfielder that he drew the attention of La Masia, the FC Barcelona training center. This was in 1995, shaped by the Blaugrana Academy. The little star of 1.78 meters gradually made his way through the Catalan ranks before joining the first team for the 1999-2000 season. However, his destiny could have been very different. After performing well in his first 2 seasons with the Barcelona reserve team, Carles Puyol was in Malaga's radar. The club directors had even reached an agreement for him to move to the south of Spain, but it didn't happen. And the rest you know just as well as I do. Carles Puyol spent his entire career with FC Barcelona. His love affair with the club of his heart lasted almost 15 years. At his professional debut, the Catalan impressed and became a regular starter in this position. Even better, his defensive position and individual marking skills prompted his coach at the time, Louis van Gaal, to slowly reposition him to the center-back position. It was a revelation. Carles Puyol would never leave the Barcelona team again, and thanks to his spontaneous leadership, he would become the captain of the Blaugrana locker room. A longevity that will allow the man who will wear the number 5 to accompany some of the greatest football stars of the last 2 decades at Barca. You know, the ones who have made the fans' hearts shiver for the beautiful game? Above all, between 1999 and 2014, Carles Puyol amassed titles and numerous individual awards. La Liga and Spanish Cups in abundance. Frequent appearances on the UEFA or FIFA Teams of the Year, but above all 3 Champions League titles, and an unprecedented sextuple in 2008-2009. In total, Barca's 5th most capped player with 593 games played has won 19 trophies with Barca. Carles Puyol will also experience this success with the national team. Silver medalist at the 2000 Olympic Games, he made his first international appearance on November 15, 2000 against the Netherlands. Until 2006, he will know many decisions with the Spanish team. Always ambitious. Always promising. Especially in the group stages. La Roja did not manage to get past the round of 16. Isn't it, Zizou? It was not until the emergence of a golden generation that Puyol's teammates took everything in their stride. It's simple. From 2008 to 2012, Spain was unstoppable. In fact, unplayable. 2 Euros, a World Cup, and a philosophy of play that inspires a whole generation. Spain put the whole world in its pocket and achieved a historic treble. If we owe this dominance to the famous tandem Xavi-Iniesta or to the duo Fernando Torres-David Villa, the quartet formed by the man with the golden hair, Sergio Ramos, Gerard Piqué, and Iker Casillas during the 2008 European Cup and the 2010 World Cup will remain one of the most beautiful fortresses ever kept in the history of football. La Roja did not concede a single goal in any of the knockout matches during this triumphant period. And even if Puyol missed the 2012 title because of a knee injury, he undoubtedly laid the foundations of this unsinkable Spanish ship. Unfortunately, Carles Puyol will suffer from too many injuries during the rest of his career. His knees made him suffer. Although he got surgery several times, the man with 100 caps and 32 Clásicos never managed to find the regularity that characterized him so much. On March 4, 2014, after 19 years at the club, he announced his decision to leave FC Barcelona at the end of the season. An uneven end to his adventure, which in no way detracted from the prodigious player he was. Because yes, Carles Puyol is one of the greatest defenders the football world has ever known, as much for his qualities as a footballer as for his human qualities on and off the pitch. Many players have mixed opinions about them. He was always unanimous. Over the years, he became a true model of humility, exemplarity, and fair play. A charismatic player devoted to the team. A man inspired and inspiring. At heart, Carles Puyol was simply not like the others. His style of play was sometimes aggressive, but as powerful as he was tough, the man nicknamed El Tiburon was in fact always clean in his interventions. Not necessarily the fastest player, the Spaniard was always able to compensate for his shortcomings with his intelligence and his admirable tactical discipline on the pitch. It is no coincidence that he holds the record for the most interceptions in a single La Liga match with 22 recovered balls. No matter, Carles Puyol was a rock, a leader full of courage, strength, and commitment. A leader who lifted the greatest trophies that could exist, whether for club or country. Bravo y muchas gracias, Capitán. Where do you place Carles Puyol in the hierarchy of the greatest defenders of the last 20 years? If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like it, to share it. See you soon for a new video. Ciao!